Hey guys, what's up? Jeffco here. Today's a big day. We're getting the truck here out of the shop. So come on along, take you for a road trip, let you kind of feel out how it's going to drive, how it's going to react with the different weight that it's got on it, and all the different things we've done. So we're going to get it home. We're going to get it in its new shelter, which will be there until it's finished. So this was just kind of a temporary situation while I got all the fabrication work done. And now that most of that is complete, we can continue on. So let's go. Alright, here we go. Got everything battened down. I think I need to change that mirror. Uno momento, por favor. Still can't see. There we go. I can see something. Alright, maiden voyage since we added on the box. Well, since we added 3 foot onto the box, this will be the first time out. Here we go. I can already tell it's heavier. It feels a lot different than when I drove it home from Washington. One thing I still have yet to do to this truck is I need to change out the transmission fluid and put in ATF. Supposedly ATF makes them shift a little smoother. This thing gets it on when it's shifting. So it'll also be a testament to my sound deadening, I guess. Hopefully you guys can hear me through this whole video. Alright, we're rolling. Actually is relatively quiet. So far, I'm pretty happy. The exhaust system was, for a Dodge Cummins, is what most guys are running them on, a 5.9 or 6.7 Cummins. It's called the Quiet Tone Muffler, 4-inch. And I was hoping to get a little better exhaust flow and, you know, just a little bit more drivability out of it, I guess you would say, with sound and, you know, just wanted an upgrade. So went with that, and it seems to be a good amount quieter than I expected originally. The truck definitely body rolls worse now. That kind of sucks. Before, when I really had no weight in the back to speak of, or a higher center of gravity, it didn't do this quite so bad going down the road. And now I feel like feels kind of tippy, so maybe I can think of something to do with that. Go ahead and turn on the little bit noisier than it's truly going to be when I'm driving down the road, because without that thing dividing that road noise, it's probably going to be quite a bit worse, you know. I think I'll pull up to a gas station up here, get a drink, put the intermediate piece of foam in place, see how that changes things, and resume. Alright, we're at the gas station. Got myself a Arizona tea. Not my first choice, by the way. My first choice is a blueberry tea. Tall boy. Always get the tall boy. But for some reason, my local gas station has not had a blueberry tea in weeks. I don't know what it is. But anyway, testing out this cup holder. These cup holders that I purchased from Midwest Military Equipment are pretty awesome. I'll show you the passenger one. They extend the whole length here, and then the cup holder actually sits at the forward side of it, so you can kind of see that. There, maybe that's our best shot. The one thing is, this size of a cup does not really fit that well. So fair warning to anybody that is buying these cup holders. This like medium-sized can definitely is not a perfect fit. But anyway, let's get back on the road. Everybody in my town is looking at me like, what is that? Got a lot of looks before, but I feel like now that I've made some modifications, it's definitely sticking out. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep on driving. I feel like this road is shaking me to death. And I'll see you guys when we get back to the house. Alright. We're turned onto the county road now, and coming close to where I live here. And just a breakdown of the first drive since I put it in the shop. Really did pretty good. I think that it has a lot to be desired in the body roll category. Maybe I'll look into a dual shock setup, or I don't know if I could do like a helper airbag, maybe that I could put a little bit of air pressure into to kind of stiffen things up a little bit. But it's got a lot of body roll, and I think part of that is because we've added a lot of weight up high, and I don't have any of my cabinets in yet. I don't have my water tanks filled or installed yet. You know, I'm low on fuel. Like, there's so many variables of my weight that's gonna keep me low to the ground. You know, the center of gravity lower just isn't there yet. So I'm hopeful that in the coming weeks, as I get the cabinets built out and I get my water tanks installed and get a few things finished up, that maybe I will see a little bit of an improvement in the body roll category. Otherwise, I love the exhaust. If you were considering doing any form of aftermarket exhaust and you're nervous to because of noise, this 4-inch MBRP that I put in, I have no complaints whatsoever. It's no louder than it was before. In fact, there's a chance it could have been quieter. I don't have a decibel meter or anything like that, but I would venture to say that this truck is quieter than the day that I drove it down to my brother's to work on it. So that's a definite plus. And other than that, I mean, I'm appearance. Everything looks to flow properly. When you see something in a shop, it tends to look a lot different when you pull it outside. You know, you get the actual picture of what you just did once you get it out the shop doors. So that was pretty cool to be able to see it, you know, not fully finished, but at least see the shape, the construction of it full scale. Not just this side at one time or this side at one time. I got to do, you know, a full view of this thing, and I gotta say I'm really satisfied. Go ahead and get this thing pulled up. We'll get it pulled into my garage, which is a tent pretty much. And once it's in there, then the journey will continue. We'll move on to more carpentry, less fabrication, more interior, less exterior, and maybe even paint. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to paint it right away or if I'm going to put off painting it for, you know, a few months, or if I want to take it out camping and try it out before I really get crazy with finishing it out. But yeah, we'll see where it goes. So stay tuned. Alright, so now I'm using my boom lift to raise this garage door. The garage door opening is only like 12 feet, and it's even less when you use the operation that it's supplied with. So I tied it to the basket, and I'm going to lift it up into the air and get it as high as I possibly can, because this truck barely fits in this garage. So we got it up there, and now it's time to pull it in. Alright, so we got the truck into the almighty plastic building, and it barely fit. Had a little bit of a clearance issue getting through the door. These metal slats here that run across as collar ties, they're only about, I don't know, a foot above the side rails of the truck, which means that way in the back where my roof hatch is, they're probably only 6 inches above. So it was a tight fit, and getting the door up that high was difficult, but with the help of the boom lift, we got it done. So the truck is in its new home. This is where I'm going to be building it out. I was in my brother's shop to do all the fabrication, like I said, and now it's time to bring it home and get this thing wrapped up. So hopefully it's a suitable place for it. We'll get the ramp drop down, and once it's down, get the stairs up and everything. And then I've still got like 12 foot on each side of the truck, 40 feet long. So I got plenty of room to work. I can set up my table saw in here. I can set up all kinds of stuff, planers, all kinds of things that I'm gonna need to build out the interior. And I got lots of room to do that. I got dry storage now. So maybe one of these days I'll do a video on all the parts that I have. I've got a container just full of stuff that I'm putting in this, from power inverter to water tanks, table actuated, God, what do you call that? Like the stand for a table that's telescopic table stand, and that'll push down for the kids' bed and the dinette. And what else do I got in there? I got all kinds of good stuff. But yeah, maybe we'll go through that. I've also thought about maybe doing a bio, a few other things. So let me know what you guys want to see. Again, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along for the ride. And like the video if you liked it. Subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see. I got plenty of stuff to show. I just need a little bit of guidance as to where to go from here. So we'll keep building this truck for now. And maybe when this one's done, we'll show you some of the other stuff we've done. So anyway, thank you for watching. Truly appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Jeffco, and this is my build.